Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you only live once, live life, live life. Ay. How can something so wrong feel right?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I know I've been gone for like 4 months. Like, I was looking back at my channel and I'm like, oh my god, it's been 4 months. Like, my last video was about like my nursing school haul. Like, if you watched that, I was so excited. I was like, oh, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. I was so excited. But let me tell you, it's been a I don't know, it's been rough. Like, oh my god, this semester has taught me so much, like good and bad. Like, but I did pass, so just to get that out of the way, I did pass. But I do want to talk about my, oh my god, if I keep looking, like, if it seems like I'm looking not at the camera, it's because I just got a camera and I keep looking at myself and not like the actual lens. So I'm trying to like look at the lens, but it's hard not to just look at my face, you know what I mean? But yeah, you guys, my first semester of nursing school is over, and I really do think that a lot of the tips that I have and like my experience will help out a lot of people that are going to, because actually I do get a lot of girls that went to my high school asking me, oh hey, just questions and stuff, and I do feel like this video would help them, or just any like student in general. Like, if you're gonna go into your first semester of school and you're nervous and you don't know what to expect, I got you with this video, okay? I got you. Okay, so first of all, the way my nursing school worked, I did have class Monday through Thursday. I had no classes on Friday. Monday I had a 6-hour lab, so it was from like 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then Tuesday, I'm pretty sure Tuesday it was lecture, so that was literally all like, you know, on Zoom. And then our notes were on, because my school uses D2L. I know like some places do use Blackboard, but it honestly just depends on like what school you're going to. So we use D2L, so you know, all the videos, all the notes were in that. And then Wednesday we had like a lab as well, and then on Thursday I had a lecture again. So the classes that I took this semester, I took fundamentals of nursing, and you guys, that right there, that is a whole, I think it's that's a whole 7-credit class. And then I also took pharmacology, and then I also took another class. Give me 1 second. So all the classes that I took this semester, I took fundamentals of nursing, I took pharmacology, and then I also took concepts professional nursing. So my route for taking my BSN is a little different. So I did start out at a community college, and that community college, they do have a nursing program, but it's kind of like just to get your ADN. So an ADN is basically like an ADN, it is almost a BSN, but without like extra classes and stuff. Basically, you're still a nurse either way. It's just BSNs do have, like, you know, like you are more likely to get a job. Like you do know more because you do take more classes and stuff. So basically I'm doing 2 schools at the same time. I kind of touched on this in my last video, but basically I'm taking classes at 2 schools, both for nursing. So yeah, that was actually a little rough getting used to that, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I get the hang of it. I'm taking my fundamentals in pharmacology at my community college, and then I'm taking the concepts of professional nursing at the partner college, if that kind of makes sense. So yeah, but then all my classes at the 4-year college, they're actually all 8 weeks, so it's literally all 8-week classes. And I didn't start this my first class at the other school till like the second half of the semester. So yeah, fundamentals, you guys. So my whole experience, I like went in, I was like, oh, you know, I got this, and you know, like nursing is hard, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that. Wait, hold up. Okay, so my very first day was a Monday, and that was from 8 to 2. And you guys, like, as I sat down, like, okay, cool, we have a quiz. Like, before class, they had like a whole list of like stuff that we had to read, the syllabus, the packet for the class, just stuff to like read in the book. Like, I mean, I like skimmed over it, but I wasn't too pressed because I'm like, okay, like how hard is this quiz going to be? y'all, I think I got like a 3 out of 5 on my quiz. So I mean, yeah, like I was okay, you know, cool, wasn't too bad. So this semester I did have in-person classes 2 days out of those 4 days. So two were in person, and then the other 2 were online. So basically there was like 40 of us, and then we're all split into groups of like 10. So there's A1, A2, A3, A4. I think I was in A4. I don't know, I think so. Yeah, I was in A4. So basically I opted for the morning classes because I'm a morning person, and then I also work as well. So, you know, it just really like worked out for me. So yeah, but then one thing about like my class, there was like 10 of us. Guys, there was only 2 of us that weren't CNAs or like didn't have any like medical experience or something. Bro, when I tell you, being a CNA helps out so much in your first semester, because fundamentals is basically like, you know, it's like being a CNA but on like crack, basically. It's just like you're literally doing everything that you do as a CNA. Bro, this is just making a vet, and I'm not even doing it right. Everyone else got the hang of it. Oh, this and that, like transferring someone from a wheelchair to a bed. It just seemed like it was everyone's second nature. So I don't know, I felt a little like, I don't know, I felt like I was so behind, even though there was no need for like me to feel that way. But I still felt like I was behind, because my class, it consisted of literally all CNAs. But yeah, like my first week I was like, oh my god, like, you know, is this like just not for me? Am I doing everything wrong? It's just like more people do have, you know, background with that, because like I said, it's like your first semester is mainly all CNA stuff. So yeah, like that was actually, you know, that was something. So one thing that I do really recommend for anyone, bro, find your people, bro. I'm telling you, I would not have passed this semester without my people. Find your people. If not, you will actually struggle. I mean, I'm not saying that you're gonna fail. Having like a group of like, you know, people to study with, you know, go into lab with, practice, you know, whether it's giving shots, transferring stool samples, like I don't know, just something. Like, you want to find at least 1 or 2 people, because this semester, like because this semester, I'm telling you guys, like I was actually a point or 2, like literally a point or 2 from failing like the whole program. Meaning like my final, it was out of 60 questions, and I had to get like I think a 55 or 56 out of 62 pass. When I tell you, I could not have done this without my girls, you guys. No, like, oh my god, like to this day I still say thank you to them, because it's just like, bro, without them I would not be moving on to second semester. I would still be in first semester. So just find a group of people that you can just study with, that you can just, you know, learn with, because I'm telling you, as you go through your semesters and stuff, it'll be easier. Like, you just have a whole routine and everything, because even now, you know, studying or taking tests and stuff, I don't know, you'll find like your own like routine. The first 5 weeks of my school, like, so right now I'm just focusing on my Kish classes, meaning like these are like my hard classes. In all honesty, the online one wasn't really hard for me, so I'm not even gonna like really touch on that, because it's, I don't know, it just wasn't hard. It was actually like a really boring class, but it was super easy for me. But there's honestly no need. But I'm mainly talking about fundamentals and pharmacology. So yeah, like the first 5 weeks, it was just, you know, us learning like, you know, basic skills, like transferring from the bed to a wheelchair, changing their bed, giving them a bed bath, just stuff like that, you know. So like nothing over the top. So week 5, this is where we're getting to clinicals, you guys. I'm actually so lucky that I got the opportunity to be able to have clinicals, because a lot of like schools this semester, no, like you didn't have any clinicals. So the way ours would work, I'm trying to like pull up like my little calendar. Like I actually have like our little like calendar group and stuff. So I was in A4. So week 5 I had orientation. Basically we got to go to, because we actually went to 2 hospitals, we got to go to both hospitals. You know, they showed us around. We just learned a bunch of stuff. It was really cool. Like, I don't know, I just love being in a hospital. So I was so excited. Like, oh my god, I'm in a hospital, I'm gonna be, you know, helping out and doing all this stuff. I was actually super excited. Okay, so week 6 for me. So even though we did have in-person clinicals, we also did have virtual clinicals. So basically we only got to go to the hospitals 4 times, and then the rest of the weeks it was gonna be virtual. So we had 4 virtual days, and then we also had 4 like, you know, actual clinicals and stuff. So yeah, like my second week I had virtual. Virtual was actually wasn't that bad. Like we had Swift River, and then we did like that was all mainly math and stuff. That actually was not bad. I actually did enjoy Swift River. And then we had ATI. So I feel like if you've been through this, like you might know what I'm talking about, like clinicals through ATI. So we had like different patients and stuff. I actually didn't really like it. It confused me a little bit, but I still got through it. Some people it was easier than others. To me, I didn't really get it, but you know, I don't know, I just made it work. But yeah, like that was that. But for in-person clinicals, you guys, I enjoyed it so much. Oh my god. So out of all the 4 days that we were supposed to go to the hospital, I was only able to go to 3 because the last one, because of corona, everything got really bad. So they were like, you know what, like we're just gonna stop in-person stuff. So yeah, like, but honestly I had amazing patients, except, you know, they were all amazing. Like I had 2 sweet older people. Like I was so nervous. I was really nervous. I got to take out an IV. I kind of snapped her a little bit, but you know, she was like, it's okay. Sorry you guys, I had to change my battery. But yeah, like I was saying, even though I didn't have like a lot of clinical experience, you know, like I wasn't at the hospital every day that I had clinicals, I still really enjoyed like those 3 days that I had at the hospital. Eventually I do think next semester like we might have the opportunity to go back later on in the semester. But yeah, my clinical experience was great. I didn't have to do nothing too crazy. Like, it sounds so weird, but I'm like low-key, high-key, like a germaphobe. So like doing certain stuff I'm just like, even though, you know, nurses do that stuff. I'm trying to go towards like more like the neonatal pediatric like side of it, not really med surg, you know. So yeah, like we'll see. But my clinical experience was great. So if you're in nursing school, you know that the grading scale is a little bit different. For mine, for some schools it just depends, but for mine an 80% was a C. So you need at least a C on your like a C average on all of your quizzes and tests. Well, not even quizzes, just tests to pass the class. So let's say everything else is good, but if your test average isn't like a 80%, no, you're done. Like you're actually done. So after like the first I think 2 tests, if you get under like a C, they're gonna like, you know, talk to you, like try to do some like remediation or something like that. And after the 3rd one, if you still don't do well, they're gonna recommend for you to just, you know, drop out of it. So one thing is just like, just be on top of it, bro. Like with me, I think my very first test was a 42 out of 60. Like let me see what percentage that is right now. 42 divided by 60, that's a 70. So on my first test, guys, I got a 70. So I don't know, I was crying. I was like, oh my god, you know. But in all honesty, I did not really put in the effort. My second test, I think I got like a 82, 83. I was so happy. I remember that day, yeah, I was so ecstatic. So I'm just like, because my like first week and stuff, you know, I didn't really feel too confident. I'm like, man, everyone knows everything, and then here's me, I don't even know how to do like little stuff that everyone can do. I failed my first test. So I don't know, it was a little, you know, like bittersweet. I was just so happy that I passed my test. We also had e-journals. So basically in our like discussions and stuff, like I think it was every Wednesday it was due, we would just, you know, talk about the clinical, like whether it was virtual or, you know, in-person clinical, like we talk about it, and then we'd also get graded on it. So we had a therapeutic paper. I'm not sure what I got on that, but I know I did really well. And then my assessment paper, I got a 45 out of 50. Y'all, this assessment paper, oh my god, it was the longest paper that I've ever done in my life. And I tell you, at one point I just bullshitted. I was like, whatever. So like the fact that I only, you know, missed 5 points, I was I was excited. I was like I was so happy about that. And then charting, we also did like learn to chart. It actually was very helpful. So I think we did about 3 or 4 chartings and stuff, and I did really well on so yeah, we had mini comps. So yeah, mini comps. I don't know, there's just so much stuff that goes into a semester that I'm trying to like, you know, kind of like just talk about my experience and stuff. So I'm trying to make it a little shorter, but we had mini comps. So mini comps is basically like, we had 2 during like 1 semester. So it's basically like where they put a bunch of like, you know, things to do, whether it's giving a shot, you know, moving someone from the chair to the wheelchair, you know, changing something, I don't know, just a bunch of skills in like a bag, and then you kind of just choose or something, and then you don't even know like what you're gonna do till that day. So you want to make sure that you practice every single skill that you've learned. If not, then because you're gonna have to demonstrate it, and then you're gonna get graded on it. So yeah, my first mini comps, I did really well on that. I got a 5 out of 5. Y'all, the second one, I tell you, I was not prepared. I was not prepared whatsoever. I was freaking out because a bunch of the stuff, because the second time, I think we were just handed numbers. So like whichever number you got, then that was, you know, the skill you're gonna do. Yo, I think I got number 8. When I tell you, I saw what I got and I was like, God is on my side today. I got a math problem. What? So I got a math problem, and one thing about me is I was really good in farm. I was actually really good at farm. So I got a math problem. I passed. I haven't really talked about pharmacology. So pharmacology, honestly, like I only had it like I think it was on Thursdays, and it was like only like a 15-minute class. Pharmacology wasn't hard for me at all. I know a lot of people struggle with it, but for me it was a breeze. I got an 8 in that class, so I was not tripping whatsoever. But yeah, I know in different schools it's probably harder than some, but with ours, I didn't think it was too bad at all. But yeah, overall I had a really good semester. I just made like so many amazing friends. Like and then going on to like the next semester, I'm in the same group with those people, with like most of them at least. Farther along you get and the worse your grades get, like people are just gonna get cut and cut. So yeah, I'm just really grateful for the people that were in my group, because we really stuck together. Like if anyone needed help, they were right there for you. So the tips I do have for you guys, like the ones that really helped me out, 1, find a good group of people that you can focus with, not just hang out with. No, you want to be able to, you know, get along with them, but also still be able to focus. So find a good group of people, like make like a Snapchat group or a group me, something that definitely helps out like a shit ton. Another tip that would help me out is I did study, don't get me wrong, I did study, but just after like just every day, you know, just go over something, read the chapter, go like watch the slides, like something, and retain that memory, because I'm telling you, it will help you if you have ATI, which I'm sure you probably do. If you are going to go into nursing, do those little practice quizzes, like watch those videos. They will help you out so much, trust me. Another thing is, if you're working, because of me, y'all, like I worked, I think about 30 hours a week on average while being a full-time nursing student, not just a student, y'all, nursing. If I did cut back on my work, it would have left me a lot of more time to study, you know. But in all honesty, like I honestly didn't think that working and going to school, like doing nursing school, was that bad. I feel like as it gets harder, I'm gonna really probably work like 20 hours a week or something. But as for right now, I'm pretty comfortable at the pace I'm going at, especially because some days I was just being lazy. If you're a really big procrastinator like me, please try to fix that, because bro, every minute that you're studying, just anything, every single point counts. Every single point counts. So get off your butt and stop being lazy like me. If I didn't step up, if I didn't ask for help, if I didn't go to people for help, I would not be where I'm at right now. So just step up, like stop being lazy. That also, like, you know, leads to floating points. So floating points is basically like extra credit. There's not really much extra credit in nursing school whatsoever, but if you do get the chance, bro, jump on it. Every single point counts. Like I think I missed maybe like 4 points in floating points, or maybe even more. You guys, if I would have gotten those points like during my final, I would have felt more comfortable, you know, not as like, oh my god, I can only miss 4 questions type of, you know. type of like anxiety. So please make sure, if you do get the chance, get those floating points, okay? Every single point counts in nursing school, bro. Every single point. I can't stress that enough. Every single point counts. But then another thing is I'm not really the best test taker. Like I feel like that was like my main issue, just taking tests. It's like I know the material, but the way nursing school questions are set up, you guys, they want to trick you, bro. Like the way that they word the questions is so different, and then it's just so similar. So that would really trip me up. Like that was my thing. So if it helps, like I said, ATI, you guys, practice tests, take them, ask for help, because you don't want to ask for help when it's too late. Even like the third week to me is like too late. If you feel like you're struggling with anything, hop on that, bro, because I'm telling you, you don't want to end up, you know, like regretting it and then being like, oh, I could have done better. It's only gonna get hard. If you have any issues, just ask for help. But yeah, guys, I think that's all the advice I have. So if you are going into like your first semester, even though like other semesters of nursing school, I wish you all the best. Like I just finished my first semester, so I don't have like a lot of stuff to say, you know. All I can really speak for is, you know, like how I made it through and what got me through. If you are like a nursing student or someone who wants to go into nursing, I don't know, like just something, I literally wish you all the best in your journey. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Like, yeah, I should say thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the next video.